I'm just gonna start off with a really good one. Did any of you guys watch Weekend in Miami, my other video? No? It has like 10 views. Okay, go watch that before you watch this one. Come back and then watch this one. So we made a couple friends in the Dolphin Mall. That's like a synopsis of that video. We made a couple friends in the Dolphin Mall. That was kind of it. But it gets crazy. It gets crazy, right? So the night we were gonna leave Miami, there was a concert at my church. And I was with Troy. And we were gonna pick up two people, two friends of ours who were also going to the concert. My dad gave me $40 and he said, this is for gas. But Troy and I wanted to ball out 100%. So we stopped by Wendy's so we could be stunting in front of these girls. So we go to Wendy's and we're like, whatever you want off of the menu, go crazy. And they did. They got like 3 ciabatta, I don't know, double, triple baconator, crazy stuff. We spent like $30 at Wendy's, right? I had like $11 for gas for the trip from Miami to Fort Myers. If you don't know, that's like a couple hundred miles. Just a heads up. Then we went to the concert. It was actually when they recorded this CD right here, New Wine. If you listen closely in that album, you can hear me clapping. I swear it's me. Just listen. Listen. You can hear it, right? That's me. So we went to the concert. We left early though. And as we left, Troy called my parents. He was like, yeah, we're leaving. We're on our way. We're on I-75. I was like, Troy, what are you doing? Like, my parents, don't lie to them. He's like, nah, you're fine, whatever, you know, we're gonna make it all right. So we leave the concert, but instead of going straight home, what we did was we visited some other friends that we had in Miami. So we're going across Calle Ocho, FIU, blasting some music, and it was such a good time. You know how Miami radio is way better than Cape Coral radio, like Fort Myers radio? And we visit Freshy Fresh, our friend from Dolphin Mall. We visit her. And, you know, Troy and her, like, have a thing. I leave them alone for, like, a couple minutes. And then I visit Jaguar Paw, which is from this other video, if you want to watch that. So we visit her, too. And we're going around all of Miami, blowing our gas, blowing all of our money. Then, once we finish up, it's like 2 in the morning. According to my parents, we're in Fort Myers already. Ready to leave Miami, finally. We hung out with everybody. We're like, okay, let's put some gas and then just head home. But on our way to the gas station, I was just learning how to drive. We're driving down the road, almost to the gas station to leave, and then I see a cop on the other side of the road, on the left turn lane, and it flashes its lights at me. And then I look at my car, and I didn't have my lights on. And, I mean, it was nighttime, it was like 2 o'clock in the morning, so it was well lit, so I didn't even, like, think about it, you know, I'm a novice driver, and I didn't even, like, it didn't even cross my mind, and then I'm like, oh my gosh, my lights were off. I turn them on really quick. And then the cop, like, its sirens go off. It's like, whoop, whoop, and then it starts following us. And I'm like, no. The cop follows behind us. And then Troy and I, we look at each other like that. It was kind of like the, are you thinking what I'm thinking kind of thing? So the first turn I see, I turn. I'm still going like 40. I turn really fast. I go into some Cuban neighborhood with all these houses. It's dark. There's no more lights anymore. I'm going in my lights. I turn them back off. Then I make a couple turns really fast. The cop's chasing after us, but we lose him. We lose the cop in the neighborhood. And then Troy is not a Christian man, but he was praying like crazy. He was like, Jesus, please, we just left the concert. God, please, oh my gosh. And that's a big deal for him because he's like all about not praying. We stop, like we pull into a driveway and we like wait there. We see like cops going all around and we're like, oh my gosh, what do they do? And then we were just staying there for like a half hour and then we finally got relaxed and I'm like, oh my gosh. After like an hour of just panicking, we leave, we go to the gas station, we put the $11 in Bertha, which was my 1998 Jeep Cherokee Sport. Worst gas guzzler on the planet. Didn't move the needle at all. We were like, okay, let's go for it. We leave Miami finally. We're on 75. We need to get off at like exit 143 is where we lived. Mile marker 40. We got the warning, the beep, you know, that low gas warning. It was in the middle of the Everglades. Troy and I just look at each other. We're quiet. We're dead quiet. And we're going and we're going. And then we pass mile 50, 60, 70. the needle goes below E. It was terrifying. I was like, we're gonna get stranded out here. We're gonna have to tell my parents what happened. This is gonna be horrible. Dead of night, middle of the Everglades. I swear there had to be like an alligator pushing us or something. We did not have any gas. But somehow, by some miracle, we made it to exit 101, which was the first exit with a gas station. Got to the gas station, pulled in real quick. We're like, okay, we need to put gas. Let's look around the car for some change. Look around the car. We literally find 3 cents. We flipped our whole car upside down. We found 3 cents. That's all we had. So we're like, I guess this is okay. So we go to the guy, we're like, can I get 3 cents? I'll pump whatever. He's like, so I pump the 3 cents, and then I look down and there's a quarter on the ground. And we're like, oh my gosh, yeah. Can I get 25? I'll pump whatever. Puts the quarter in. So he pumped the quarter. And we're like, what do we do? There's no one here. There was no one. We're the only ones there. There was no one around. It was like an abandoned gas station in like the middle of nowhere. So we were just looking around the parking lot and all that for some coins. Nothing. There was nothing. It was bad. It was really bad. Then finally a van comes through. And then out comes a family. And we're like, okay, I guess we're gonna have to do this, you know? I walk up to the father of the family. It looks like, I don't know, I don't want to judge. But like the main patriarch, I walk up to him and I'm like, we're kind of stranded. Do you have a couple bucks we can use? He gives us $2. Can I get $2 on whatever? Guy rolls his eyes again, puts $2 in. We pump it and we're like, awesome, let's go to the next gas station. It didn't move the needle at all. It was still below E. So we go back on the 75, next exit, 105, we get off and go to the next gas station. Our thing was like, I don't know how the car didn't stop. Looking for change, we found like no money at all, nowhere. And then same drill, ask someone, hey, do you have any change we can use? Somebody gave us like a handful of pennies. Hey, can I get these pennies on pump, whatever? They look at us like we're crazy. Put it on there. Back onto 75, next exit. And then the next time, exit 107, we get off. There was nobody. We waited for somebody for like a half hour. And we asked them, hey, do you have any change we can use? We're stranded. They're like, yeah, here you go. And they gave us $10. And we're like, oh, awesome. So we finally made it home at like 6:37 in the morning. I had work the next morning at 9 o'clock as a mascot. And then guess who I saw at the special event? The Wendy's girl. That was a crazy 24 hours. And that was a pretty crazy weekend. I'm going to be telling a lot of stories. If you like them, subscribe. If you hate them, subscribe. I don't know. Do your thing. Have a good one, guys. See you.